Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Noel and I post videos specifically around my nursing journey and what it's like from my experience of being a nursing student while being a wife, a mom of 3 kids, all girls, and also working part-time. So if you're interested in following along, I'd love if you would hit the subscribe button. All right, good morning everyone. So here I am just getting ready for nursing school orientation. It's the day one, and this right here is an InstaWave. So my grandmother got it for me from QVC and it broke and I loved it. I'm one of those weird people who I can't curl my hair with a regular curling iron. So I used this and the original one broke and I was able to get a replacement from Amazon. You struggle with that? Go get you one. It's called an InstaWave and it's great. Alright, I'm getting the girls' school lunches prepared. I'm going to first get the canisters ready and prepped. That's chicken fried rice that I'm going to cook in the microwave. You want to boil the water first and then you're going to pour it into the canisters. That way, I guess it'll just get hot. I saw this lady on YouTube that did this with these cheap like $1 meals, and I feel like it's better than the kids eating Lunchables every single day. They've had the chicken fried rice and mac and cheese. Today was our first day trying the chicken fried rice, and I think it worked out pretty well. I will say it was kind of hard to pour the boiling water in those little canisters, but you just leave them in there for a little bit, and then after the rice is done cooking, I'll just pour everything in together. So there's nothing wrong with Lunchables. My kids love them. I try to give them a variety, so we've got the chicken fried rice, a string cheese, a little Oreo snack, cheese balls, Kool-Aid, and some plastic utensils. Sometimes I like to write little notes on their snacks like I love you, but kind of ran out of time this morning. So I've already done some of my makeup. It's been a busy morning. The girls, it's their 3rd day of school and my first day of orientation. So let's go. These are the best thing. Okay, so this is the final look, I guess. I'm all ready. I'm about to go pack my lunch and head out. Let's go. Okay, welcome back. Actually, it's been a couple days since nursing orientation, but I had my first ever nursing orientation August the 8th, so just right around the corner. And I was just going to give my experience, what I thought it was going to be like and what it actually was like. I originally had been watching YouTube videos and thinking that nursing school wasn't as cutthroat as what I was expecting to be. Everyone was saying, everyone started here, everyone wants everyone to succeed. Well, when I went to CPR class, there was a student who was in the RM program previously, who is now in the LPN program. She had withdrawn herself. She said that it was very cutthroat. It's like they want you to fail. They want to weed out the people that won't make it. And I was like, oh no. So I've been very stressed, anxious about that. Well, when I went to nursing school, started at 8. I know earlier on this video, you saw the whole process of getting the kids ready out the door. Thankfully, my husband took them to school. So all I had to worry about was getting myself ready and making it there. I was kind of in a rush getting there, so I did not film anything on the way or kind of walking out of the building. I was just ready to get there and not be late because we had to be there at 8, and being there at 8 is late to me. I got there like at 7:48. When I got there, it was such a warming and just welcoming experience, I will say that. Everyone was in the auditorium, and they split orientation up between 2 days because we have 160 students within the RM program. So they won't all fit in the auditorium. I mean, a big classroom with one of the new fancier projector screens and just desks. desk to fit 2 people. So that's the auditorium, not like a huge, what you would think like at a university. When I got there, I sat down. I didn't know anyone. Put my backpack in my seat, and the director instantly just welcoming, warming, just presence, and that was very just peaceful to me. We played this game to kind of get everyone out of their comfort zone, and like each section of desk, she would say, go find someone that has tattoos, go find someone that has 2 kids. That was me. Thankfully there was more people that had more kids. Go find someone that's married, blue eyes, works in a nursing home or in the medical field. And it was just a way to get the students interacting with one another, learning about each other, because there's so many interesting people in our class. No one looks just alike. Everyone's coming at, young, old, kids, no kids, married, not married. Everyone's coming at it a different perspective, and that's what makes it so unique, and just to interact with other people that aren't always like-minded as you. All right, I'm looking at the orientation agenda, because we did start running a little bit behind. We did go ahead and meet our faculty, and they're all amazing. We played like this faculty bingo to figure out who has a potbelly pig, who is a recording artist, who loves to dance, who has 7 tattoos. And so that was fun, taking a couple guesses. And then at the end of nursing orientation, they gave away some gifts. My seat did not have a number on it, so I did not get a gift. That's okay. We just went through the handbook. That is where we spent majority of our time, was going through the handbook. The nursing grading scale is different from other college courses. There is absolutely no rounding in our program. 75% is a C, so you have to make higher to pass, and below that is a D, which is failing. So that's different from previous courses that I've had. Along with the handbook, we just went over the behaviors that you're expected to have, because they are molding you to be a good employee, a professional employee. Because when we go to these hospitals, these are people who are going to potentially want to hire us. So they want to have a good impression, and for some, this is their first time. All right, it wouldn't be a Noel's nursing journey if my camera didn't die. Or not die, but not enough storage. Anyways, we have this behavioral contract that we have to follow, and we could also get written up, but they said that one write-up is not the end of the world. You can always do better, but having 20 is not good. And what I mean by they are trying to mold you into good employees, professional employees, some people may have find it acceptable to always be late, like it's cute. Well, hospitals probably don't want nurses that are late. People value nurses' opinions. People respect nurses' opinions and the knowledge they have to give. So they're just molding us to be professional students and employees for the future. We also just went over like the library, resources. The way our program is, instead of purchasing a lot of books, we can now access these books online or electronically, which is nice, but I feel like I'm a dinosaur and I still probably will get a hard copy of something. I know our fundamentals book, the way that we're getting it is ebook and also hole punched, which I think would be really cool. One of the faculty instructors said that we could make like little books per unit, and my kids are coming now. Okay. We also went over our syllabus and just our calendar, and our lesson plan is kind of like our nursing Bible. It shows everything in detail of what we're going to go over, the books that we're using, the chapter. Okay, I got them all situated. It has everything detailed and laid out of what is going to be happening from week 1 all the way to I don't even know what the last week's going to be. But we have 6 unit tests. We'll be tested 6 different times throughout the year, plus final exams and a HESI exam. Okay, then we also went over dosage and pharmacology, and we didn't go over the lesson plan in detail because we were kind of like an hour and a half behind. We went over that briefly, just kind of discussing some of the things to go ahead and refresh ourselves on as far as algebra and pre-algebra. There's also service learning that we are required to do. 2 hours is all that we need this year. And they have service learning is, I guess, like volunteering. We have certain things that are already approved, but it's just us helping out, giving blood, working at doing like an angel tree, just things like that. You know, the more you serve others, you will feel served in the end. And I greatly agree with that. We also got our badges. Unfortunately, we can't have like the cute little badge reels. We have to use the kind that are specific to our school for uniform. Got our badges, and then just the little badge reel that has like our little school logo on it. I took a picture in the foyer with this backdrop and this little sign that I was holding. I'll try to post it here if I can. It's got our school all over it, and I don't know if I want to share that information just yet. So if there's a way I can blur it out, I will put it here right now. If not, just forget about it. We would take nurse TMs there, and it just helps you to figure out your learning style, how you learn best, how you take tests. But instead, we took those on Canvas at home, and so I've already completed those. And then we had to figure out our learning style on VART, just to see what your learning style is, and mine is multi-module. So basically, I learn best using all of them, you know, visual, reading, writing, the audio. And then we have 2 exam softwares, or softwares that we use that before orientation they told us to go ahead and sign up. So that's Evolve and Exemplify. So something that's different, even though we're in class, we have to bring an electronic device, laptop, tablet, that we will be taking our tests, our exams on. So that's different versus like when I had AMP. We took all the tests on paper, which that was back in 2012 and 2014. So I'm guessing in times of, I don't know if that's how all classes are. If they are, just put in the comments, like, you know, we take our exams on our computer, you know, for our in-person classes, but I was never used to that for my in-person classes, just virtual. They also told us to go ahead and use this time from the time we had orientation all the way to the first day of school to get organized, get a planner, start planning everything out. So I bought these really cute stickers from Hobby Lobby, and I've printed everything out, highlighted. I'll show that in a later video. But that was basically it. Wasn't just a whole lot to it, but I feel it's so much more peace because it's a more welcoming environment. And our program, our teachers, our instructors, and the faculty all reassured us that they are to help us, teach us, and they want us to do good. Hey, Ruby. They said, you know, we are here for you, but you've got to communicate. So I don't believe that it's just all cutthroat and that your teachers want you to fail. I think if you're open and honest with them, communicate that, hey, I'm struggling and learning this, then they'll be there to help you, try to give you some tips, tricks, maybe. That's kind of what they reiterated during orientation. So I'm just gonna roll with that until something else changes. All right, so that is it about what nursing orientation was like for me. They also said that our program is the #1 in the state, and they take great pride in that, and that's why they're saying they want us to succeed, because of course if they don't have a success rate, then that brings their program down, and so we are a reflection of their program. Anyways, if you stuck with this video this long, thank you so much. I hope you've gained something or just seen kind of what nursing orientation might be like from my experience anyways. It was, I really enjoyed it. I was really nervous in the beginning, but now I have more peace about it, and I cannot wait for my first day of nursing school. And so if you just want to continue following along my journey, I would love if you just subscribe, and thank you so much. Bye.